Season of the Chosen brought 4 new fragments for the Stasis subclasses. The first one we're going to take a look at is Whisper of Chains. While you're near frozen targets or a friendly stasis crystal, you take reduced damage from targets. This fragment also gives you plus 10 recovery. From reading the description, there are really only 2 questions that come to mind: how much and how far. First question is pretty easy to test. We took ourselves into a private match and shot at each other. Well, Babe shot at me at least. Anyways, chains will reduce your damage taken by 25%. This is enough to bring a 120 hand cannon to a 68 damage headshot and a 180 RPM hand cannon to a 43 damage headshot, which will definitely give you an edge in a firefight. Now, how far is near? About this far. That gives you a pretty hefty radius around your crystals or frozen enemies for you to work with. Notice that when you have the damage reduction buff called Resist will be present on your screen. However, while it says in the description frozen targets, this fragment does not seem committed to this statement, as frozen targets in PvE and PvP do not proc this effect. If it did, I could see this being much more useful. In its current condition, well, let's take a look. Now, for PvE, this can definitely come in handy, since in harder PvE content, any way to mitigate damage is going to be useful. This is especially handy because even if you're not able to freeze an enemy, you can always throw a glacier grenade nearby to proc the damage reduction. Here's a quick and imperfect side-by-side of how long these mobs took to kill me with and without chains. I feel this won't become a staple in my loadout. There are so many other good fragments available and only so many slots to put them in. Also, we stream on Twitch. Come hang out. For PvP, I feel the jury is still out on this one. While it can definitely help in gunfights, I feel the practical utilization of this is fairly infrequent. It would be more useful if frozen enemies proc the resist, but as it stands, the alternatives to this feel so much stronger. I'm looking at you, Dustfield Grenade. The only builds I can see this being somewhat useful in is a Glacier Grenade Shatter build such as Shatter Dive Hunter or Cryoclasm Titan. However, there is another new fragment that might take priority over this, and we'll be getting to that for the next fragment video. Let us know in the comments if you've been able to make good use out of this fragment. Well, that's all I got for you today. Take her easy.